West, y'all.
Hi, everybody. What a delay, guys. Let my song you, okay? Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of AFAKASI Scoop. We have the girls with us.
Hey!
Hey!
So, who did we have on our last podcast?
We had Father's Day.
We had Father's Day.
At
That
the
was
boys.
awesome. If you still haven't listened to that and you're listening to this, go back and listen to that. That was awesome. But today's topic,
What excited.
been excited all day for this, right down my notes. Oh, well, I don't need notes because I'm professional now. But our topic today is interesting because it's about dusting off our cobwebs, dating at 40.
So old.
For some people. Dating at 14. What does dating at 40
At 14.
14? Oh my gosh, I was
wish.
dating at 14.
Yeah, me too.
What is she shaking her head for?
Because she was at home reading her Bible.
Oh, here we go.
I was a
Here we
good
go.
girl. I was
Whatever.
a very good girl.
What does dating at 40 look like to you? Well, dating, what do you think at 40? Do you think you're in a relationship, or what do you think happens at 40?
This is if you're not with somebody, eh?
Yeah.
Nā makua date while your
Because you're
husband's at
looking to
home.
me and I'm like, excuse me, stop, you're going to get me a trouble. Don't look to me.
We'll go for your
Look to
date.
me.
We'll go for your date, see now.
Well, if you're
Yeah,
dating,
aye.
The reason why I'm asking is because our girl Rhea, the one over here, where's she? What side
She's
are you
in
on?
the middle.
This one.
I don't know.
This one. She needs to have a date. Whatever. 6 years, no date.
Nothing.
So this whole podcast
Yeah, 6 years.
is for her. So we're gonna go through things, and some of them are like,
it's about
what are we
getting me a
looking
man.
for? Why do you find? Where do we find these guys? What's hard about it now? Things like that. So we're gonna start off with Tee.
Huh?
She's gonna. We're gonna ask her where she thinks. Where
we can
Look.
find Rhea a man.
Where do we look? Is it church?
That was going to be my first option.
But you know what? Sometimes church is the worst place.
Yes.
That's what they
Because
say.
but we would know that because we used to go out and then go to church.
Yeah.
So basically, it's the same sort of thing happening there.
So it's like meeting them in the clubs, but it's just on a
Yeah.
Sunday because they were all
Yeah.
at the clubs on Sunday, eh?
That's it. But don't you think that's good? That's a good man. Go clubbing, to dance and exercise, and then go
Yeah.
to church to say thank you. I can exercise.
Not at 40. You best not be dancing up in the clubs at 40.
Don't do it.
Don't do
You
it.
dancing next to your kids.
He'll be like, who put that, mum?
They're dancing at the clubs at 40 and the kids are in the car in the car park.
Sitting on in the car park, haven't you?
Even though we know if we did go with our kids that we would be so much fun.
Yes,
you
we
just
would.
can't. Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
wouldn't take
But
us anywhere? Honest, because we are assets to have on the sideline.
I know. Tell me
Yeah.
about it.
Okay, so not the clubs.
No.
Not the
the
clubs.
clubs.
Not the clubs.
Well,
I
because we used to
reckon- Yeah, go.
try I've tried internet dating, back in the day. We did after the divorce I tried was it Tinder, eh?
Yes.
And that was swiping left and right. Actually, didn't you swipe? Didn't you
I
swipe?
swipe heaps
So
for
you'd
you.
go on and you'd
Then I
swipe
like
for me.
Yeah, that was cool. And then there was this other guy, this other palang, one of our mates, Chris. His friend was on Tinder. So can I have it? Give me your phone? Because I just swiped yours. So I was swiping his. So I was choosing his girls for him. It was fun, man. But yeah, yours is a little more interesting because at least we knew about yours. Like,
Yeah.
the people you met. Carry on with your experience.
Yeah, but I think with Tinder though, I wouldn't do it now because I'll be too scared to. Because I think that's a thing, you find a lot of freaks on there as well, you know. And I'm a bit too old for freaks these days, you know. So, and I don't want to bring up my self-defense anymore. So, but yeah, I guess. But one of the good things about the Tinder dates then was that you guys used to vet them, like so they'd come and pick me up and stuff.
I think I was hard. I did that.
I was safe. Yeah, I was safe because
Way
of
before.
what you guys did.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
We were a big security because,
We were.
well, yeah. Well, the types of things we did, I think, being good friends that we were.
Yeah.
I remember going out
We even
twice.
gave you a curfew.
Yeah, curfew, and I went out twice. I took photos of the guys'
Okay.
license plates
And
because that's what
license.
you do. And I looked at their license. I took a photo of the license. We checked the license, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We made sure she had a good shower.
Yeah.
We made sure she was changed because we
Yeah.
was just having a drink before then.
Yeah.
And then the guy came.
And the funny thing is, we weren't even at our houses. We were at somebody's
No,
house
it was
having a
someone
party.
else's house. This all just happened. Why are you laughing? You were there. The other one, she's like looking at us. Yeah. You look at us like, oh my gosh. Why would you do that? Cam was there too. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, so that was, yeah. No, so definitely not the club. You're probably going to have to start going to bowls or something. Or
Oh wow, wow,
you
not
know-
that old.
the other place I think you need to go.
Like bowling or bowls?
No, bowls. No, but I'm saying now, make your kids join all the sports. Then go
yeah.
to all the sports. That's how you find a good man, you know,
Yeah.
someone who support the children. And then, you know, someone who's drive the children. You can see if they was drive or if they was walk. Because if they was walk, never mind. Next, you know, they have to have a car.
And stay in the car. Which takes me back to being 40. Like dating at 40 for me looks like what you said, T. Like a guy who's probably got kids, who's probably divorced or separated from their partner. So, I mean, there's a 1% chance that you might get a guy who's neither of that. But are we looking for that type of guy? Yeah, I might
Yeah,
give you
well,
one
so
you said.
good.
Well, at
You're
40, you
mess.
definitely don't want anyone who wants kids, because at this point I already have 2 kids who are teenagers
Absolutely.
now, and there
Yeah.
is no way in heck that I'm going to go back and start having kids, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like straight up, either you can't have kids or you don't want any, like, you know, that's or
Yeah.
you've already got some, you know, you already got kids without the
Yeah.
baby mama drama, of course, because we're too old for that.
Yeah, totally too old for that.
And on the other side, if they got heaps of kids, imagine how many presents you got to buy them for Christmas.
Okay, so you have to have a maximum of 3
Okay.
kids.
Imagine
we're having
because I got to buy for my own kids, mate. You know, I can't afford to give to yours. No.
See, this is what happens. This is what happens. So if she was to divorce Tao and goes with another guy that's got 4 kids, not gonna work.
No, not at
Hey,
all.
and that's the thing too, it's like I might have an idea of who I want in my head, but then you two would always vet the guy as well.
Yeah.
And so then it changes who I actually end up with.
Yeah, have you been to the vet?
Because, yeah, that's where those all come from. I'm sorry, but that's where those
ones
all
in
Have
the
you got
come
your
from.
jab?
Yeah, yeah. No, because you've always had bad taste.
Oh
You know?
wow.
No.
What I said to my ex-husband.
Oh, no, okay, I like him.
Actually, we like your ex-husband.
We actually like him. We like him. He's our friend.
Yeah, he's our friend.
Thank you for helping move my stuff into my house when you moved in. But no, but I gotta say, your taste has just gone. It's like you were searching for something. Some of them were real people
Well-
I never would have thought you would have gone for. Never would have. And I.
Well, if
and I
you
gotta,
remember,
yeah.
because back then I had just finished, and this is why I've been on a 6-year hiatus, right, from dating, is because straight after the divorce, that's when I started, going out with or having relationships with people, and they were such bad character or whatever that it just shows that I wasn't in the right frame of mind or like ready to date because I was freshly divorced, so that's I hadn't given myself time to just be by myself and learn about myself and what I wanted.
You weren't ready to date, but you were just ready for friends with benefit.
To let out your frustration and your anger.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. So then I took the 6-year break, and now it's like, okay, now I'm like, a lot better than, in my mind than I was then. Like it's I don't need a guy for that because I'm already, confident in myself. So now it's a different status, I guess, of what the guy is. So hopefully the next ones will be, at the level that they should be.
Why do you think it's hard about dating at 40?
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, why is it hard?
Yeah. Well, why would you think it was hard? And then we got to go through and list her qualities of men we need to look for after. Carry on.
It's hard because, well, one, I don't go out. So we already, I don't go out much, you go to work, you look after the kids and that's it. So, whereas there were more social events back when we were younger, that's where you met people, right? And yeah, it's hard. A lot of the people our age are already married or already in relationships and have kids. So unless they were like me and divorced and stuff, then, and then there's still a lot have baby mama issues, because like I found that guys finish with their partner or whatever and they jump straight into another relationship and they just keep doing that, and so they never actually have time to heal from anything like what I did, and so there's just all these issues and they kind of carry it through.
Yeah.
Which you don't want to deal with at this age. So yeah.
Well, I think if I were ever in that position where I had to date at 40, I think, well, number one, I think it'll be weird for me because I've been in a relationship for so long, but to be out there and to, number one, like you guys said, we wouldn't know where to go. Number two, I don't really know what type, if I'd have another type, I don't know, or you don't know what you're looking for. So I guess it's hard too because you're now an adult. You've come out of something where you were comfortable, like your normality of life. Like you coming out of your marriage, you were in the marriage, that was it. And then you going out into the real world, there are issues and stuff behind. There's always going to be issues, which is why people split in the first place. But I think you decided to go, and it was quite interesting coming on the ride with you, Cyn, going on the ride and experiencing. It's like we were living vicariously through you at that time. But now as an older person, as a mother, you're more, you're thinking more now. Your head's more on your shoulders now. You think, actually, no, that wasn't safe. That was stupid crap. And then you look back on the relationships you had. You go, fuck, well, that was stupid. That was crap.
Yeah. What was I thinking? Oh my gosh.
And then I think you count your blessings after. But still, it would be nice to have company. I mean, if you think about it, both my parents have gone. But I remember mum wanting company. It was something like that. And so I guess, and we have talked about it in one of our earlier podcasts where kids, it's not enough. Your kids are not enough. There's no one there to hold your hand or to give you a cuddle or something. And so I think when you get older, that's what you want. It's comfort. You want the company to be with you to go watch a movie or something. And so I think for you now, your taste in dudes is different. I think it's going to be different if you go back out there and you actually choose to date. You are more clear in your head now what you want. And I think you will see at the end of the day, you're going to look for something me and Cyn wanted for you, but you were you had to go through your own journey to see, you had to go through everything to actually come back and see. And I think that's why, at some point you can only give advice to people about dating at 40. But what they do with it is what they do with it. you know? But see, I imagine you now with even a guy that was like, he'll wear a uniform. He could be in not the Navy, you know, the Air Force doing that sort of stuff, pilot, and get us free rides, since you go places.
Don't forget us, you know.
Because the problem is you're always looking after other people. You're doing stuff for other people. You're looking out for other people. You're trying to save these other people. You're doing all this stuff, but you never look for you. You never have time for yourself. And that's the type of dude we want for you. Yes. We want someone to come and do that for you, come and take you away. Just say, nah, Ria, get off your laptop. Let's go. You know? Someone who can afford to do that. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be cool if they're financially stable.
Yeah.
You know, and now you sort of get why our parents say, get a dude with a job. When we were growing up, it's like, why you judge them for? It doesn't matter if they have a job. Actually, it does matter. It does matter.
It matters.
It's matter. Okay? So don't be a fair poco, kids. Listen to your parents. It matters. He has to have a job. Yeah. And he has to be able to support you and take you and your friends to dinner. Things like that. You know, when those things come up.
And
what are your friends too?
Yeah, when we go on holiday, we all go on holiday.
Yeah. And he has to respect, if he's not some, he's got to be AFAKASI. I'm sorry, you know. I like AFAKASI for you. It's very match. You know how I have got that thing where you look like your other half?
Yeah.
He's got to look like you. So he's got to pass my eye test.
No wonder I've been single for so damn long. They can't get past her eye test because she hasn't got her glasses on. No contacts, so
she has goggles on.
Wow. What do you think is her type, Cyn?
I think you definitely need to have someone who, you know, you guys got to have chemistry, like things you like in common. Okay.
That's a given.
No. You have to, because some people think they do and they don't.
What's that word, Cyn? You know, it's the English word. It's you have to. It starts with I. It's You got to do it.
Ingo.
Whaiako English word, eh?
Imperative.
Yeah, definitely somebody that understands you, like as in allows you to be independent while you're in that relationship as well. Do you know, be you and not try and tell you otherwise.
Clingy to you?
Yeah. Oh no, not the clingies.
No.
Oh no. That's what I mean by independent. Like you do your thing, I do my thing. Don't try and tell me where to go in the weekend just because you sucked my ass. No. That doesn't work for me.
What a treat.
That's
a treat and a half.
You know, like
rum jelly bean. Straight to the ass.
Someone who makes you feel safe. Always. That you can always go to and confide in, like a best friend. Yeah. And someone...
I think I'll be single for another 6 years.
I think that's the 1% guy we were talking about.
Can I ask you questions, both of you?
Why both? This is about Ria.
I know, but it's around dating, isn't it?
I'm not
you've been through it too.
Yeah.
Dating after divorce.
What was your first date? Was it romantic?
Like first ever?
Yeah, think back. Date then, date now. How's it different?
Did you not hear the part where we were like 14 when we started dating? It was like, I can't think back that far.
Dating.
Were you taken to the movies? They take you out to lunch?
No.
I think it was a party.
Yeah. You know what? I reckon too. I think a lot of them were parties. Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you want a person to take you out like that? You know, I think I'd want someone who was romantic like that.
Yeah, like one of the guy, I think only one guy, this Tongan guy, was the only one that we went out on dates. You know, like we went out to eat together, and things like that. And there was one, and there was a Samoan guy that did that too. And it was really different for me. I remember when the Samoan guy was doing it and saying, "Oh, you know, let's go out to eat and stuff." And I was like, oh, like, let's go out like that, like on a date, right? And I thought, that's weird, because I'd never been
on a date.
Like, I'd never been, even after being married, like, we didn't date, we just did it.
Yeah.
So, but you know, so then, so you know, just going through that experience, but I liked it. I actually liked being taken out on a date, and, you know, picked up and blah blah blah, and but I think it's something I had to get used to, because there's an independence factor as well, because I've been on my own for so long, and I do my own thing and look after myself and the kids, that when someone tries to come in and then change that kind of routine, it's like, I'm sorry, like, you know, so it's more just being able to, and I learnt that as well, as being able to allow them to to do that, and not be so, it's not just about me, it's about letting somebody else into my space.
Son, if you had to date again, no, I'm just saying, like, we're trying to put in lots of different angles. I think if you had to go date, like, what would your expectation be? Where would you go? Because I think that all of that would help Rhea.
Well, when we were dating, we went. He took me to dinner everywhere. He is that type to take you out, go out for drinks, go for a wine here, check out music. We went, we went on dates for ages.
Was this older or younger?
No, that's
Cam's.
Cam. Yeah, so dating must change when, you know, compared to when you're a teenager and stuff.
Absolutely.
And yet people are scared to go out when they're 40, you know, they're scared of how to do it, but it's like a whole different approach, eh?
It is. It was scary at first, but then it just got comfortable. It's kind of like, oh, you know, this is what I kind of wanted. This is what it's like. And I thought, oh, okay, this is awesome. Like, I enjoyed going out, having a wine, watching a band, having dinner, and then go home, and then do the same thing the following week, or, you know, go away for the weekend. It was, that's the kind of dating I assumed that would happen at 40. With that. And that's what I kind of expect for Rhea at this stage, when she goes into another relationship.
I think it'll have to be, I think at this age, it's almost like you have to meet people through people. Whereas back in the day, you could meet just going out, you know, hooking up out.
Yeah, because we're out and about all the time.
Yeah. But
whereas
now
at
it's
this
like
stage,
through friends.
Yeah, because most people are tied down. They're either married or in a long-term relationship right now, with kids. So, it is probably going that social network with your group of people who you socialize with.
But, you know, even then, like, you know how you were saying with go to the rugby, you know, like you'll put your kids in sports and they go blah, blah, blah. So then how would you even approach somebody like that? Like, because my son's in rugby, right? And so you go and you see all the dads there with their kids, but then it's like, what do you do with that information? Like, what do you do with that? You see someone you like the look of, and then it's like, and then what? You're going to go up and go, oh, hey. Like, it's like, what do you do?
You wait till the end of your prize giving. So you have to stalk for about a year. And then at the prize giving, you go up when they go get the food at the Lola. And then you go, oh, hi. Oh, it's your son. Oh, hello. See?
Do you know how much of wasted time that is? That's a whole season wasted, and he already have a partner. And then I'll be like, bro, I'll be looking at you for like a year, and then I find out you're a partner because I waited for prize giving.
That's called stalking. That is not the way to do it. You stalk for a whole.
Well, how would you do it then? How would you do it?
So.
Let's go.
What a fucking hell.
All right. Go then.
Take notes out right now. No, you interact with the parents on the sideline. So when they're playing, we're always talking to all the parents that are on the sideline, and it could be 1 week, the following week, and you just interact, and you're like, "Oh, is that your son?" You just start the conversation.
Like
yes, person that stalks for a season.
What if you don't like talking to people?
Well, then you're going to be fucking single for a long time, lady.
No, then you wait till Christmas.
Then how are you going to go to Christmas? are you going to ask him at the end of the
Why are you
season?
shouting? If you could bite me right now, it feels like you come through the screen, man. Calm down.
Ask him at the end of the season
down.
if you can't even talk to him during the season.
Breath. Breath.
Okay, so we'll cut out that idea.
Don't listen to her idea. I'm telling you, if you go to a game,
Hola,
interact
say
with the
loud.
parents.
Hola. I just
Angry
asked a
food.
question. What if you don't like talking to people? That's all I asked, man.
Then that's you got an issue.
Yeah, you got an issue.
You talk to people.
I
Wait,
talk
well,
to
get
people
her
for a
serious
job,
issue.
man.
Me too.
Wow.
Me too. Wait.
If you don't,
Oh my gosh.
talk,
Yeah.
but you ask stupid, pathetic questions,
Oh,
you're
man.
gonna get a stupid answer.
I'm crying right now.
Next question. What?
I can't believe
Friend. Because some people, these people over here, this friend makes you stalk people.
You're pointing to
This
Ria.
friend was your duty list for when you go out to a date.
You know what? It's starting to become very clear why I'm single, okay? Because normally you introduce the people to your friends, and this is what he has to deal with. Okay? You too.
And then
So-
he's like, oh my gosh, your friends are so hot.
Okay, wait. All right. That's true. Okay, Cyn. Her age limit, do you think is 21? Ria's.
Oh my god,
over?
that's a good question.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting number, what, do you want to start at 40?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but then do you want to start at 50?
Like for dating, for her to
Yeah,
date.
yeah,
what
for
age?
dating. That's
Okay,
what I'm saying.
we're gonna
range.
bypass the 20s.
Okay.
There's just no way. No.
I just given a
Yes,
number.
yeah.
30.
They're 20 down is probably for other good reasons. That's the
Don't you
only
wanna
time.
have
But
those
we're not
good
looking
reasons?
for friends with benefits. We're looking
No.
for companionship and stuffs.
Just companionship.
Oh, that
Not
comes
just.
from
Yeah.
Not just.
Well, they got to have energy. Serious question. Okay, let me carry on because these valleys are just losing the plot. So from 30 to 50, 50? Yeah. Because I find they might be more mature. And if you think about it, you know how we're getting more aulele with age. They're probably getting more aulele with age. So, hello.
And you know what? That actually
What?
makes sense because I wouldn't have thought 50 because I think that's too old, right? But then when you say it like that, actually, because men, mature later, like
Yes.
slower than women, then 50 is probably the equivalent of 40.
Yes.
Well, maybe 45 is the equivalent of 40, but
45 to 50. He might have really
50.
good skin.
if he's AFAKASI, then probably.
Exactly.
Oh.
And if he's go for a run and a workout, bonus. But you don't. No, he's got to go for a run and a workout.
Take a run out of my life.
Yes. Before we chase him out. Yes. Yes.
50's too. 50, I think, might be a bit of a stretch, but I actually wouldn't probably go under like 40, 38.
Yeah, I
Probably
think
even 30. I
38,
don't even think so. I think in the 40s.
39.
Now, like you're looking at me because of that, but now. Hey, you got to remember,
Now.
it's been 6 years of healing, okay? So, we don't do those ones anymore.
It's funny how you bump up the age to both of you. So 38, 39.
Nah, 40s.
What's your cat? 45.
47.
I don't have many guy friends.
Yeah.
No, we know the same amount of friends. So I think we'd have to go to a party, not a get drunk party.
No.
Let's go to a party and then we'd have to mingle and then we'd have to stalk someone for you from there.
See?
And then
We're back to
we'd have
stalking.
again.
I mean, observe. Observe.
That's just the Palangi way of saying stalking.
Yeah.
Almost like we observed our other friend from the bush the other day, remember? And we were stalking her.
My gosh.
And
But don't.
but you could still see
the
our
white
candles
candles.
shine bright like a diamond
Still
from
see
the
the white
bush.
candles.
Yeah, I could see your
Oh my
candles.
gosh.
Okay, what pickup line would you fall for, Ria?
Pick up.
Wait.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
do we these
don't-
days? They don't even do pickup lines.
No.
There
I
is
think-
no pickup
No,
line.
it's a bit more organic, I think. Now, you know, it
well,
starts through
because we have
conversation
social
and then
media and stuff, and people go date
that-
on dates. They've been dating for like 4 years. What is it? Catfish. 4 years, and they
Yeah.
haven't even met or looked at a person
yeah.
or spoken to them.
Yeah,
on
like
phone.
the whole sliding into the DMs with the up to just doesn't fly these days.
I give him A for confidence. But other than that, no.
So I think it's, but I don't
wouldn't
think it's.
even
I don't
know.
think it's a thing. I don't think Islanders have ever done that. Really? No, we just go up and
I don't think
talk.
it's our thing. I just think the moikolos are good.
They just know how to do it.
They just know how to do it.
I was looking on this site today, and I found a checklist of things you should do to talk to a girl. Can I read it out and see if this is
Please
right?
do.
Okay, so this is from mumjunction.com. Okay, number 1,
Oh, I saw that.
compliment her. Ooh, I know. I'll compliment and Cyn. You
we
be the
go.
man. You be the man and compliment Ria. Okay, ready? Ready? Okay, ready, go. Number 1, compliment her.
You're so beautiful.
No, pretend you're trying
Next.
to fuss at her.
Next.
Number 2, greet her.
Swipe.
Greet her with a simple smile.
See, you don't want to
Ria, run fast.
because she'll know that I just want to,
Let me follow the script. Number 3, introduce yourself.
Hello.
I'm
What's my name?
Cinnamon.
I am Cinnamon.
That's my dog's name.
What's your?
It sounds like a Huffle's
I'm
name or
Tom.
something.
Okay, number 4. Refer to a common thing that connects you. For example, you're at the same party. What would you say?
Fancy you being here.
Wait, I'm not finished. Okay, here's one. Use a pickup line. This is worth brownie points if you make her smile.
Boo.
I haven't
She's
stopped
not-
smiling.
You're nearly finished. This is good. This is good. Do a pickup line.
How do you pick up a chick?
How do you
By
pick
now,
up a chick
she's
on
turned
online?
to talk to someone else. Okay, next one. Can't see through my tears. Inquire about her day.
Oh, how was your day?
I thought you were sounding like a man.
What? Oh. How's your day, bro?
Okay, and number 2. Oh, what does that say? Oh,
You read?
yeah, send her a quick text message the next morning. What would you say?
I'll just grab my phone for short and straight. Hi.
Deal. I'm gonna block her.
Do you enjoy... What?
But it has, number 4, it has to be, the 10, it has to be flirty.
Hey, she hasn't even
I
done
didn't
the
even
text.
finish it. Hi.
Yeah, text.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Ah. Now be flirty.
And you're next to me.
Se ai kai oh my gosh. That was really good though. Well done. We are going to take advice from Cyn, please.
No, I think guys don't take any advice from Cyn. Do not do what she just did, because you'll be blocked.
Well, if it was the other way
Far
around,
out,
it'd
man.
be different. But do girls, I don't know, girls don't do it. I think you just conversate.
I don't think pickup lines are an actual thing. I think
No,
it's
it's
stupid.
not.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's our thing.
Nah.
What, have you ever had one used on you? Like, can you remember one being used on you guys?
How do we even know it's happening? I mean, you can tell.
I haven't.
Because we run to the corner and go to each other. We.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
That's how you know it's happened.
What are the main pickup lines? Let's. Do you guys know any pickup lines?
You know them when you hear them, but I listened to some of the ones from what's it, Polyfest. They interviewed some kids for Polyfest and their pickup lines. That was funny. They had some good ones there. But then there's I don't know. I don't use them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We've never had them
No,
used.
I think at this age it is more conversation, and it's a lot more
mature conversation.
You know, mature conversation and inquiring more about you know, about the person, as opposed, like, say they would inquire more about me than they would talk about themselves, you know. But then I do the same thing. It's like I would inquire more about them than talk about myself, type thing. So it's like a, you know, two-way street.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the last thing you want is to, like, I watched those what is it, first dates on TV, and you meet at the restaurant and then you sit through dinner together.
Is that speed dating?
No.
Well, actually, no. It's just you sit through dinner, like, with this person, and then at the end you say whether or not you want to see them again for a second date. But even then, it's like you can see the snippets of when they just keep, you know, going on about themselves and stuff, and the
yeah.
I think speed dating would probably be better at this age, because let's face it, we're running out of time, aren't we? So speed dating will probably be a better option. But I think what questions would you guys ask at a speed dating? Because what is it, like 5 minutes or something that you get?
Yeah. No, the 5 or 2. I don't know.
Well, I saw some on the Money Junction online, and it was questions like, "How do your friends describe you in a word?"
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking her. Oh, that's good.
Oh, man. No, you can't. No, it's not about me, okay?
It is. Carry on.
Hey, you're my friends. You why don't you say it?
How do your friends describe you in a word?
Yeah. So I'd go, how would T describe me?
I thought we were asking the dude.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No, the dude asks her.
No, I think because we're trying to find out more about the guy, so I would ask, you know, I guess one of the questions to the guy would be, how do your friends describe you? We actually asked that in, you know, I used to do HR, and in interview questions we used to say, how do your friends describe you? Because it's the easiest way to find out
what they're like
the
as a
person's
person.
like, yeah, socially.
Oh,
so yeah,
that's cool.
that is I guess that's a good question too.
So how would we describe you, Rhea?
Well, how would you describe me?
That are listening out there.
Yeah, how would you describe me?
This heart's just organized, caring. If she wears her heart on her sleeve, that's what she does. Wears her heart on her sleeve. She's very open. She loves hard. Loves very hard.
Beyond.
She's very. She's just very nurturing, with not nurturing her children. Oh no.
Oh wow!
No,
Hey! My kids are still alive, all right?
I know.
Hey,
I nurtured them enough.
No, you know, you've just got this. You just like looking after people. That's in your nature. you're reliable, responsible, you're all the values, you know, and you've got good morals. You're very you got your A into G. Cyn, you can jump in too. We're going back and forth.
Well, we're going to go to the next question because you've just said it all.
Oh, what an angry. Wow.
Do you like to call or text?
I like to text.
Are you a call or text? Oh, interesting. What is your fantasy place to visit?
I don't really have one. Like fantasy as in like overseas somewhere, like your dream destination.
Yeah.
I don't really have one because I've travelled and so it's doesn't interest me, you know?
Oh.
I'm a homebody. yeah. Cyn's like no because that means she doesn't get to go on a trip. Actually.
Swipe left. Do you prefer indoors or outdoors?
Indoor.
Yes, we got that from your last answer.
Ain't no climbing the mountains,
What famous
alright?
person would you most like to have dinner with?
Well, Cyn, you're famous, right? A Sorrel or
I'll
something?
see if I can fit you in. Which is your favourite country?
Well, look, I like New Zealand, okay? I do like
sorry,
New
it's
Zealand.
Aotearoa.
Oh, yeah. Kia ora.
Whiskey or beer?
Whiskey. Tennessee whiskey.
Who would you want to be stuck with on an island?
Oh, not you two.
What a liar. Maybe that could be a
Depends. If there's a
suntan
hotel at the island, will come with you. If not, forget it.
I'm going to fly to my island on my private jet, okay? And I'd like to be stuck on there with my companion.
Yeah, that's what we're asking you. Who would you like to be stuck with on the island? You have to say.
Roman Reigns.
Oh, he's not available.
Okay, Jason Momoa.
If you were an animal, what would it be?
I would be a panda. Because I'm cuddly.
Oh, she's so sexy right now.
Oh,
She
you
is
are
so
not selling
appealing to me right now.
anything.
I had the
Did
same
you
thing,
remember
sir, but
that
I was
we're
gonna
over
say
40
mouse or
now?
lion.
Did you, T?
Huh?
What did you say?
No, I had the same sort of thing as you. I said mouse or lion. See, my speed dating would just give options. Like, not,
I'm actually snoring at this one. The speed dating.
she needs to
Well, that's
recheck
because
her answers.
I'm not trying to date you.
So this is how you answer. I'm gonna say it to T. This is how you answer. Okay? Rhea? Right. You want to put me on the spot, bitch? You're gonna get it now.
Oh, no wonder she was angry.
Let's go.
She's so angry.
What? Who do you admire most?
My parents.
No. What are you hiding now?
My book. My
Sorry.
book.
What are you
Hiding or
now?
holding?
No, hiding.
My
Hiding.
book.
Oh. Are you a possessive person?
Not at all.
We've only answered.
Carry on.
That's still boring.
Look, she's getting angry. Let's go.
What household chore do you like the most? Be sexy, you ick.
Cleaning the dishes.
Oh, with the apron on or? Fine, you suck, man. Do you? No wonder why she's got no body. Do you cook? Do you
Yes. Yes.
cook? Boxes don't count. HelloFresh does not count. Do you
Oh,
like
wow.
backpacking or luxurious travel?
Like what? Ooh, luxurious travel.
Have you ever met anyone famous?
On Short and Street, yeah. Not famous Americans.
Which is your favorite sport? Netball.
None.
Netball. Watching netball.
What is something you want to change in the world?
World peace. I want to bring world peace.
What are going for Miss Universe over here?
Do you like the concept of
Hey,
speed dating?
Maka, she's still going.
Do you like the bloody concept of speed dating?
Yes, I do.
I don't.
No,
You suck
I
too.
don't. I hate it.
I do. I think it'd be fun.
Speed dating sucks. We'll just do it for the Mickey of it.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. It'd be fun.
I think the problem is those are not the questions that I'd be
No,
asking if I
you
was at a
don't.
speed date. It would be more like,
I
okay,
don't
where do
give
you
a-
live? How many kids have you got? Do you have a job? Like, those things. It's like, not where do you want to
Is
go
it
to?
polite though? Is it polite to ask them what they do for a job? Because I heard it's not polite.
Well, what the hell are you coming? You're coming to find somebody that you might potentially be with. So of course you're going to find out what job they do.
And I guess the thing is, like, with age, it's you just don't have time to like muck around with the dream of it, right? So it's
Yeah,
not like,
T.
oh, where would you want to travel together? What's your dream destination? Because at this age, it's like you've already been to your dream destination, like, or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
kind of like it's more, around the companionship and doing stuff together like that, and travel later on, but. It's not like a priority, I guess. Oh.
Yeah, I think the biggest would just get our way, do you have kids? I think that's the biggest question that people our age would ask as well.
Yeah,
Like,
and one of the things is not if you don't have your kids, like if you've got kids but you don't like have them with you, or don't, have a relationship, it's like and also too that they are going to be okay with my kid's dad, and that because that's one of the hardest things as well, and that they're okay with my kids, that they treat my kids well as well, because I've already had those, you guys know about those ones, the relationships where they didn't they'll tell my kids to be quiet, or they didn't want the kids around, and it's like, hang on, mate, I'm a mum, so
And they
it's
come
really
through.
about it's about accepting the kids. I mean, they're 13 and 15 now, so like that, they're teens, like they're on their way to have their own life, but it's important that they like my kids and that they get along with them, and because I would do the same for their kids, and you guys know that as well, like if the person had kids, then I'd always treat them as if they're my own, and that's the way it's always been. But definitely understanding and having understanding that dynamic between me and my ex-husband and the kid's dad, and also if they have an ex-partner or whatever, that I would treat them the same, like get along with them as well. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the kids, we all just have to get along because we're kids, because of the kids, and we're adults now. Now we ain't got time to be mucking around and
dramas.
things like that, or dramas. Like
I got to correct my question though. Sorry, that wasn't going to be my question to ask they had kids. It was ask they wanted more kids.
oh yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say.
now.
That I think that's what a lot of people our age would ask. I think in case, because I know a lot of women, we've all had our, a lot of us have had our kids. And we don't want to go through it again. We've done our time. So that's what I meant.
There are some
I would
people
ask
that
someone.
still want to have kids.
So what do you
even though
do
they've
with
had
that?
Kids.
I am not one of them.
So you'd have to let them know straight off the bat,
I was very clear
Yeah.
in the beginning of our relationship that I didn't want any more kids.
Yeah.
And if you did, then clearly I'm not the person, because I didn't want any more. And it was the same, vice versa.
Yeah.
And
Both
I guess some of the
didn't want.
questions back when we were younger that we thought were inappropriate to ask, have you got kids, or whatever, that used to be inappropriate at that age, but at this age it's kind of like, well, no, because you should have your stuff together by now, like
you're mature
And
now,
so-
you can have a proper conversation.
No, because some people still think that having a kid kind of makes it concrete, like make the relationship legit. Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
but
yeah,
to me, it,
Like
not
solidifies
at this age, yeah.
the unit.
Yeah.
No.
So,
See, because before I used to think that because I've already been married, I thought that I wouldn't want to get married again. But in this period of not actually being with anyone, I've actually thought about it and go, oh, actually, if if that came along, that I probably wouldn't mind doing it again. But it would be a different thing. It's no longer about, I was married at 24, so it's no longer about having 200 people at your wedding that you don't know.
no.
And the big Samoan wedding, it's more about it's a smaller, more intimate thing because it becomes about the couple, and to be able to kind of have that wedding would be nice, like which I didn't think I would want again.
We've got 2 friends that are getting married, and they're over 40. One's divorced, and he's getting married again. And then we've got another mate who's getting married for the first time, and he's way over 40. So, I mean, in a nice way. But, it's totally different, eh? But I guess when you feel it's right, it's different this time. When you're 40, I just think that you know what you want. And you have more respect for yourself to know who you go with and how you get treated by somebody. If you're in a relationship and you see it straight away, you'll finish it straight away. Whereas to back in the day, be like, oh, I think I can change him. You know what I mean? I think we're too young to know then, to know what we know now.
And you've got expectations now, I guess, being older and experiencing life. You know what you want.
Yeah.
It's just trying to find where to get it from.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think too what you said about the way I used to save people, like that was my thing, like I used to go with people who needed saving, and you're right about that. It's like, but now it's kind of like I understand that worth, my own worth, and just like, oh, actually no, save yourself before you come, like before you come here, because it's because I've had to work really hard to get to that point, and so I would expect someone else who's in the same position. And one of the things I think is more important for me now too is someone who has goals, like someone who actually wants more for their life, that is actually wanting to do more, and not just, oh yeah, I'm just gonna work here for the next 50 years, unless it's something that they're passionate and excited about. But it's more about just not still doing the same thing that they did when they came out of high school. Just shows development, I guess, and growth. But yeah, it's definitely different to what I used to look for, which was you look like Jason Momoa, and that you got big rippling muscles and tattoos and all sorts. But yeah, that's definitely changed from those days.
Well, we need to hurry up and get out of lockdown so we can go to these parties, get ourselves invited to some parties, like dinner parties or RSA parties.
RSA, I think it'll be fun.
To bowls. I got to join bowls apparently. Actually, I read somewhere that you should join hobby groups, like whatever you're interested in doing. Like say if you want to take up painting or something, that you go join like a painting class, and because then of course you'll meet in there people who are also trying to take up painting. And I'm like, yeah, I don't paint and I don't want to paint, but I thought like taking like cooking lessons or something, because or I'll just really like to meet a chef and to have a relationship with a chef, because then he can cook.
Great.
Be better. So and then we have a dinner party.
Yeah, that's true.
That sounds great.
So if there are any 40-year-old chefs who are single and don't have any baby mama dramas, then yeah.
Not just 40 up.
In their 40s, yeah.
I think if Cyn's ever single, if she should take pottery lessons.
So
be that Demi Moore and there's a ghost.
She would love that.
I know, she would.
Please send her a video.
Yeah, can't deal with yous. Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're ever going to find this mystery person, but hey, remember Tee, when we went to, and I think we talked about another podcast where we went to see a clairvoyant, or what do you call them, a she wasn't a card reader. She was a medium, I guess. It was quite a few years ago, and we came past it by chance. But T and I both had readings, and do you remember, T, in the reading that she said that my next partner will be my forever partner, and that he is a widow, and he's in his early 40s. And hey, you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, and I think that's all she said. She goes, he was a widow and in his early 40s, and that he will be my life partner. And I was like, that's nice. But yeah, I don't know many 40-ish year old widows, so
So we'll just look in the obituaries, and so we'll go to those funerals.
Yes. Just
Oh,
go,
wow.
Hi.
You can
Isn't
go up
there
and do
a
a
movie
Molly Moe
about
if you want
that?
to. They said, let's go put on your black waffles. Who was it? Just wear a black waffle.
wow.
Doesn't matter.
So
wow.
inappropriate. And once again, I can see why I'm single.
And I laugh, Mason. We walk in, we think it's a widow of a 40-year-old. So when ko nguwa 85 sila makwala ka kia mai. So backtrack, wrong funeral, bye.
And then so he was just one of those gold diggers.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But one day we'll hopefully dust off the cobwebs, and we'll give you updates if there are any. If we ever get out of lockdown, another month before we're all back at school and stuff, right?
Depends. There were 20 cases today, so we'll see if we stay in lockdown again next week for level 4. People are waiting.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say.
And she's go sleep now.
Too busy thinking about lockdown.
All right.
No, I was going to say, let's do your reading cards on here. If anyone wants a reading, because we're professional at doing that.
I don't even know where the cards are.
Who's got the cards?
It's like long
we
gone,
took
man.
them somewhere, yeah.
What?
I disposed of them because I've been baptized by the Holy Spirit, so
okay.
I no longer do.
Did you get rid of my ones?
It's a joke one. I don't do
No,
them
you've got your ones. You've got your
No,
ones that
I bought-
they were in the garage.
Have a look. Right. Anywho, yeah.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
those are old. It's old, they say, but yeah. Well, good luck to anyone who is over 40 and trying to date, because we're in the same boat. Hey, and if there are any ladies out there who are in the same boat, can you reach out, and so maybe we can start a social network for ourselves and try and get some ideas together of where we're going to find these mints and
Yeah. Me and T will just be admin.
Yeah.
Bye.
But we can do interviews too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't do it. Don't
Actually,
do
we
it.
might just start a business where we connect.
Yeah. Because we're really good. We're not.
As you can hear, this whole podcast, we're professionals.
She's found heaps of people.
We're a bit screaming here and there, but see, that's how good we are.
Yeah. We stop the bad
I don't believe
people.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't let them do it, guys. Don't let them do it. All right, ladies, we will see you hopefully in studio next time, or maybe we might have to do another one online because of lockdown. But otherwise, have a great week, and everyone out there, have a good week and take care. Till next time. Bye bye.